Before we start, if stories like this hit close to home, take a second to subscribe. It helps more than you think. She broke me the night before our wedding. Not loudly, not with screaming or thrown glasses. Quietly, with a single phone call that rang too long in my hand. It was 11:47 p.m. The apartment smelled like steamed rice and jasmine candles, her idea for calm. My suit hung on the closet door, plastic still crisp, shoes aligned like soldiers below it. Tomorrow, I was supposed to become a husband. Her phone buzzed on the kitchen counter while she was in the shower. I didn't mean to look. I swear I didn't. But the screen lit up a name I didn't recognize. M. One message. Just 6 words. I can't stop thinking about last night. The water shut off. Steam filled the hallway. My heart started doing that thing where it forgets how to beat properly. She walked out wrapped in a towel, smiling like nothing in the world was wrong. Like tomorrow wasn't sacred. Like my entire future wasn't balanced on whatever explanation she was about to give. Who's M? I asked. She froze. Not confused. Not curious. Frozen, like someone caught mid-crime. It's nothing, she said too fast. Work stuff. I nodded, even though my chest felt hollow. We'd been together 4 years. I knew her habits. When she lied, she avoided eye contact and over-explained later. When she told the truth, she barely explained at all. We sat on opposite ends of the couch. Her knee bounced. Mine didn't move at all. Outside, cars hissed against wet pavement. Somewhere down the street, someone laughed. Life was continuing. Mine was stalling. Then her phone rang again. Same name. She didn't answer it. She didn't need to. The silence said enough. Did you sleep with him? I asked. She pressed her lips together. A long pause. Too long. I didn't plan for it to happen, she whispered. That sentence rewired something inside me. Not no. Not I'm sorry. Just an explanation shaped like an excuse. Tomorrow's vows were printed and folded on the table. Her parents were flying in at dawn. My mother had already ironed her dress twice. I stared at the woman I thought I knew and realized I had no idea who she was anymore. And as the clock crept toward midnight, one question kept pounding in my head. If she could do this the night before our wedding, how long had I really been living a lie? I didn't sleep. I sat on the edge of the bed while she lay curled on the far side, facing the wall like she was the one wounded. Her breathing slowed eventually. Mine never did. Every time I closed my eyes, that message flashed behind them. Last night, 2 words that erased 4 years. At 2:06 a.m., her phone lit up again. I picked it up this time. Dozens of messages. Not hidden, not deleted. Just there. Weeks of late-night check-ins. Inside jokes that weren't mine. Complaints about me disguised as venting. A voice note from 3 nights ago where she laughed softly and said, I wish I'd met you before all this. All this? Me. M wasn't a co-worker. He was someone she met at a conference 2 months ago. Married. 1 kid. Lives in another city. The kind of man who texts only after midnight and never saves you under his real name. When I confronted her again, dawn was bleeding through the curtains. You went back to his hotel. I said, my voice flat. She sat up slowly, eyes red, hair tangled. I felt invisible, she said. With you, everything became planning. Seating charts. Budgets. Stress. So you slept with someone else? I asked. She nodded. Once. Like that made it cleaner. I didn't think it would follow me here, she added. I thought I could shut it off. Shut it off. Like a lamp. Like a mistake. Without consequences. My phone buzzed. A group message from my groomsmen. Memes, jokes. Countdown hype. Big day, brother. I couldn't breathe. What if we don't tell anyone? She said suddenly. We still love each other. One bad decision doesn't erase us. I looked at her hand on my arm. The same hand that practiced vows with me in the mirror. The same mouth that would promise forever in a few hours. You didn't confess, I said quietly. I caught you. She flinched. Her mother called. Then mine. Missed calls stacking up like pressure on a cracked wall. I'll do anything, she said. tears spilling now. Counseling. Transparency. I'll block him. I swear. I stood up and grabbed my jacket. Where you going? She asked, panic sharp in her voice. I didn't answer, because as I opened the door, my phone vibrated with a new message from an unknown number. She said she was choosing you. I just thought you deserved to know everything. Attached was a photo, and in that photo, she wasn't choosing me at all. That I need to zoom on the photo to know it was real. Her face, that smile, the one she used when she felt desired, when she felt chosen. She was lying in a hotel bed, sheets pulled to her chest, hair messy in a way I'd only ever seen after us. A timestamp glowed in the corner, 10:38 p.m. Last night, an hour before she came home and kissed me goodnight. I walked until my legs burned. The city was waking up. Coffee shops opening, vendors rolling up shutters, people stepping into normal days. My phone kept ringing. Her name, again and again. I turned it off. By the time I came back, the apartment was chaos. Her dress lay across the bed like a fallen flag. Makeup smeared. Her mother's voice echoed to the phone speaker, frantic and confused. She looked up when I entered, eyes swollen, hope flickering when she saw me. I can explain, she said. No, I replied. You already did. I showed her the photo. She collapsed onto the floor like her bones had given up. Sobs tore out of her, raw and animal. For a second, just a second, I felt the urge to comfort her. Habit is powerful. Love, even broken, still reaches. But then I remembered the timestamp. We can survive this, she begged. Please, don't let one night define us. I knelt in front of her. Calm, scary calm. It wasn't one night, I said. It was every choice that led to it, and every lie after. I called my mother. My voice shook when I told her the wedding was off. She didn't ask why. She just said, come home. Guests were turned away. Flights wasted. Money lost. Pride shattered. But something else survived. Me. Weeks later, she sent an email, long apologetic, talking about growth, therapy, forgiveness, about how she finally understood what she almost lost. I didn't reply. Some betrayals don't deserve closure. They deserve distance. I don't hate her. I don't love her either. What I feel now is quieter, stronger. I chose self-respect over familiarity, truth over tradition, walking away over standing beside someone who proved they couldn't stand beside me. And if you've ever been betrayed like this, on the eve of something sacred, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Share this story with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more real stories like this.